This episode of Hobie is sponsored by Ho Jeff. Save 25% with promo code HobiePod.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
It's about comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering Tales from the Crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote good
All right
scripts.
here is no mystery, 'cause it's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 518. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Brian.
Blake will be here. He's just waiting on his wings order. So he might be here in 45 minutes.
Yes, apparently the Tuesday before Thanksgiving is incredibly busy out here in Indiana
For the B-dubs.
for everything.
Yeah, really? For everything?
Oh, the traffic out here was the highest I've ever seen coming
Really?
out here. Yes.
Jeezle. And we just opened up new roads after construction.
Oh, that's right. Because we came the other way than I normally come. That
Yep.
the road is now
All the
open.
roads are open, except for one subdivision road. Well, it is a national holiday out here, or city holiday, I guess, or a village holiday. I think we're a village.
I think you're technically a city.
I think we are. Kind of like how my Division III school became a university, even though it only has 3,200 people there.
Doesn't matter.
I know.
Still can be a university.
Still stupid. Anyways,
A university just is a collection of colleges. That means there's two different, at
There
least
is.
two different colleges.
college I went to did have nursing, and I don't know what else. Liberal arts.
Communications.
Dear God, who would major in communications? Oh,
Only most of this podcast.
damn it.
I did not.
Damn it. So, yeah, I'm back this week. I had a nice little business trip to San Antonio, Texas. So let me tell you about San Antonio.
Is everything bigger in Texas?
Not really.
You
Not
know
really.
You know what's disappointing?
What's that?
You didn't come back wearing a hat.
We were expecting a cowboy hat.
Ah, no, I did not get a
did
cowboy
not
hat.
Grow it's because he didn't cross
Oh,
the
he
border
didn't drive.
in a car.
Yeah,
he
that's,
flew over the border, we think.
I did. I did fly over the border. That's how I got out of Texas and into Texas.
so that proves our point.
He
that
didn't listen to last week's episode, yes.
I did not. But I'm glad. I'm glad you guys got it. Jim, were you there?
In Texas?
No.
In the last episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought so. I thought you were pretty funny last week.
we even had a appearance from Floppy Award-winning Stepson of the Year.
Oh, that's good.
He gave us his review of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Let me explain this. We just started tonight. The Floppy Award fan votes have started, the polls. So, get ready. Go to Bad Ideas Podcast, start voting. We have multiple polls each day going through. We'll be doing favorite TV show of the year, worst TV show of the year, favorite superhero movie, worst superhero movie, favorite scary movie of the year. That's the one that went out tonight.
Five Nights at Freddy's on it?
It is. There's three polls on that one. So a lot of these polls will have part 1, part 2, and part 3, just to let you guys know. And then we'll be doing Pittsburghian of the year, which is the worst person of the year. Besotted Geek had it wrapped up, but there's been a couple awful people. The Worsley Award for the stupidest death, I think we've already figured that one out, right, Brian?
I think so.
Well, not quite. I mean, there might be some other people that can battle people who get into a submersible that's made in the backyard.
Yeah, but the submersible is kind of like the Daniel Day-Lewis at the Oscars. Nobody's beating this thing. Nobody. The Vegas odds are pretty high on the submersible for winning the floppy.
You are cheapening the Worsley Award by calling it stupidest death.
Sorry.
That's the Darwin Award.
That's right. So what is this? Sorry.
This is, somebody who just is profoundly proud of doing what they do that leads to their death.
Sorry, my bad. That is true. Last year, the person that went to the island that was told not to go to the island and he got shot.
That was a couple years ago.
Was it? What was last year?
Who won that last year?
A couple of years ago, also was a guy that jumped into a safari safari in Africa and got eaten by the lions. I think that was one of our earlier ones. So
Yeah.
last year was the rapper.
Oh yeah, the one who told him, "I'll be at this place."
Yeah, come fight me.
Come fight me, and then he died a half hour later.
Yeah, somebody did fight him. Shot him.
Yeah.
Was that who won the Worsley?
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah,
I know we talked about him. I didn't remember him winning.
Yeah.
I feel like that was this year. No?
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah.
All right.
This year, the guy danced on top of the truck that got hit by an overpass.
There we go.
He's up there for a Worsley Award this year.
He's nominated, and he probably won't win.
That's a tough one. Again, I feel like we have Daniel Day-Lewis. We have a John Malkovich actor in terms of that type actor. It's a tough call this year. Tough call.
I just can't wait for the submersible movie.
Can't wait. Hey, Brian, we should probably screw it in on the outside.
They were bolted in.
Bolted in.
Yep.
Bolted in. With an Allen wrench.
Standard, not metric.
Yes, that's right.
Which is terrible when you're closer to Canada than any other country, and if they're coming to your rescue, they just can't get you out in time.
That's what happens when you fire quality control.
I feel like the issue with the submersible was that they used a video game controller from 1998 to control their submersible.
I thought they should have used an Atari joystick.
At least it would have been easier.
One button. That's all you need. One button.
Yeah.
Down.
How do we get back up? Just move the joystick really fast like Decathlon.
Just keep pushing it up.
My hand's too tired. We only are at 500 feet. Damn it. But I did clear a hurdle, so it's okay. I feel bad for them.
They should have used the power pad from the regular Nintendo.
There wasn't enough room to stand up.
Well, you hit it with your hands anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
If you actually did standing up, you lost to the person on his knees just pounding on the thing with his fist.
They could have put it right next to the toilet. It was right next to the only window in the submersible.
So do you think they had a rule, like no number twos?
Oh, I'm sure there had to be, right? But how are you going to stop it? Implode.
That's what happened.
I guess they did have an implosion on the...
I mean, to be fair, 2 seconds after they went in the water, they each went to a corner. They had established shit corners.
The pee corner was in the middle. It was a pee center.
Well,
there were no corners. It was a tube.
Well,
and it didn't matter. It just rolled to everybody.
Go left. Turn left. Turn left. It's almost at my feet. Turn left.
Who had burritos last night? Damn it. I picture the bean scene now around the campfire. Thoughts and prayers to them. Okay, moving on. What else we got here?
Ooh, I watched a bunch this week.
What'd you watch, Jim? Give me some stuff.
I got caught up on my reality television.
Oh, God. Below Deck?
I did not watch Below Deck. I more of like the game show type things.
Okay.
Like you had the challenge ended. The challenge USA ended.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris won. He was from Survivor.
Oh, okay.
He was put in elimination something like 6 straight times.
And won?
And kept on winning the elimination.
Oh.
And earned his chance to the finale and won it. And Johnny Bananas lost and made everybody happy.
His name was Johnny Bananas?
Well, that's his nickname. That's what he goes by.
I like it.
It's Jonathan Bananas.
He's very popular in the reality TV world.
You can see him now on House of Villains.
Okay. It's a Disney show, right?
No.
It's no.
I believe it's on E.
Oh, well, of course it is.
I mean, it is entertainment.
Is it? Is it, Brian?
People watch this.
Well, I know they do. The challenge you really like, though,
yes.
that show.
And then they started a new season of the challenge. It's now
As soon as it led right
Well,
into it.
Challenge USA was on CBS.
Okay.
The Challenge is on MTV. It's one of the 3 programs they have.
Oh,
It's that ridiculousness and
Teen Mom.
I don't even know if they showed that anymore. I was going to say Catfish.
They have Teen Mom. Oh, yeah, Catfish. Do they still make that?
I don't know.
I'm waiting for somebody to kill the lead, the host.
I mean, at some point with Catfish, like, you gotta like figure it out, right? Like, if it's too good to be true, just don't.
well, I did see one where they were dating for 6 years, but they never met. And every time he tried to call her, she was on a modeling job somewhere around the world, so he couldn't do it.
It's very busy.
Very
Oh, yeah.
busy.
She's that attractive.
Yeah.
I saw those pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw them in magazines too.
Yeah. Is that from Vanity Fair? Yes, I was in it.
What else did you watch, Jim?
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, the challenge, the new season is the challenge search for a new champion. So they don't have
That every season?
No, they don't have any of the old contestants on who have won
okay.
before.
If you won, you weren't invited back this time.
Are you invited back if you win a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
okay.
have the same people.
Yeah,
every
Johnny
year.
That's how
Bananas
they
has won like
That's how
7
they filmed
times.
so many of them.
But they took all. There's no rookies. It's all people who've been on before, but no one who's won.
Gotcha.
So so there's some people on from Big Brother, from Survivor, and a bunch of other shows.
They've been on other reality shows, but have they won the other reality shows?
I think did Michelle win Survivor?
Spoilers!
Not, it's been out for years. If she did,
What
It's not like
season
the
was
new
it?
one.
65.
She was on like 2 or 3 seasons of Survivor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, seasons 36 through 39.
Do they bring people back on Survivor?
She would not
Yes.
leave the island.
You've been eliminated. I have not been eliminated.
Yeah, you want to bet?
Listen up, Jeff. I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. This is my island now.
I have Richard Hatch's head on a spear over there.
They don't bring him back anymore.
I think he's dead, isn't he? Or in jail.
I think he's out of jail.
Out
I'm
of
trying to
jail.
remember if he died. I don't
I'm
know.
going to look for that.
But then, talking about people who've been on multiple seasons of Survivor, you have Sari Fields, who was on this season of Big Brother.
Oh.
In the big twist there, she went on with her son, but they didn't tell anybody they were related. So, and only one person figured it out when they were on the stage before they even went into the house. One person looked over and said, "My God, that's Sari Fields' son." And they go into the house, and Sari's in there waiting for him. But they voted her out early. But that came to a conclusion too. Big Brother. It was won by 2 guys that kind of paired up early, and a guy was actually voted out 12-0, and they had a power to save him to keep him in the game, and he changed his game up, and he ended up going to the finals and winning.
Oh.
Talk about your all-time comebacks.
It was.
Wow.
But these guys both had opportunities to get rid of the other person, even though they're their biggest competition. But they stayed true to their alliance and made it to the finals. And
That was a mistake for one of them.
they both don't feel that way. They're both pleased with how it went.
Someone was pleased with second place.
Well, he got a girlfriend out of it.
Oh, he found love?
Give me the money.
That's the next spinoff.
It's amazing because she was like the first one voted out. And he had to wait the 93 days
To see her?
to see her again.
By that time, she's already moved on.
No, she seemed in the finale. She seemed happy
Hey,
to see
if
him.
you can wait 93 days, that's true love.
Don't they get rid of somebody like in the first 3 to 6 days
Yeah, it was like
or a week? Yeah, the first week. So
yeah.
7 days.
That's what I said, 93 days.
Yeah, but he had a girlfriend for 7 days.
She didn't have a girlfriend. They decided they're going to try something when they got out of the house.
Oh,
They
weren't
were in
even.
love, Jeff. Haven't you watched Disney films? They all fall in love within 3 days.
But then,
But but then they leave the house and they're no longer in love.
Yeah, it's true.
there was a couple other showmances.
Whoa.
There was one between Corey and the girl's name's America.
She's been in other things.
No. But in the
That's
finale,
America.
in the finale, they gave the surprise that there is 2 house gates related. 2 house gates related. Can you guess who they are? And Matt, who do you think the two house guests related are? He's like, Corey and America. And everybody's like, oh my God, they've been having sex in there.
They're fine.
Was he joking when he made that guess?
They really goes, I don't think I thought that went through.
He was joking, but the DNA tests were not. So it was really awkward at the family reunion.
No, the related ones were America and Canada.
Bump, bump, bump.
They're so close to each other.
Yeah.
Jeez. Richard Hatch from Battlestar Galactica died, but not the survivor.
Different Richard.
There was rumors that he did, and I thought I heard people talk about it. They're like, no, he's still alive.
He's never allowed back on Survivor, though,
Oh, we know.
because of questionable conduct during the film of Survivor All-Stars.
Yeah.
So,
That'll get you every time.
yeah.
Well, his big strategy on the first season of Survivor was be the naked guy.
Well, it worked. It worked.
I mean, how do you think we got naked and afraid?
You know, it is kind of funny in the first season of Survivor, it took, 5 episodes for people to be like, oh, this is a nice, friendly competition to, let's get alliances and kill these people. Like, get them off the island.
Well, was he a rat or is he a snake?
I think he was a rat.
Okay.
But the first season of Survivor, they had one person on there who decided they were just going to vote alphabetically.
I don't remember that.
And as soon as other people realized that's what they were doing, they thought, we'll vote along with them as long as it's not me.
So Zeke had a good chance of winning at the
Zeke
end.
had the best chance. Unfortunately, it was Richard.
Oh, unfortunately, Zeke's last name was Apple, and so they went by last name. He was out first. So,
We also have Buddy Games.
oh my God, are we? Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about the challenge. Buddy Games with Josh Duhamel.
We moved on from the challenge
Sorry.
to Big Brother.
Sorry.
Are you paying attention at
No.
all?
Buddy Games was Josh Duhamel, right?
Josh Duhamel.
Duhamel.
And he
He took 2 movies and turned it into a TV show.
and it was you take groups of 4.
Seriously.
Oh, and I think we should get a Hobie team on for the next one.
Okay. What do you do?
You just have silly games you have to compete in, and but then you also have to play strategically because teams can vote you in and stuff. So
Is this like that stupid Guy Fieri game show?
I didn't cook anything.
No, he hosted Minute to Win It or something.
Oh,
or,
no,
where he just did stupid games.
No, these games are similar to. It's like you're at camp and there's like swimming and
Canoeing,
and things like that.
archery,
But there's other things.
woodworking.
That wasn't woodworking. They
Oh,
had
man, I would be so in for that. Woodworking, that is.
Oh, maybe building a barrel.
I could do that.
Okay.
I could try.
Is it any good though?
I watched the entire season.
It's enjoyable.
Have you seen the movies?
I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's The Amazing Race, which is or Survivor and The Amazing Race are going on right now.
We're 5 episodes into Amazing Race.
Okay.
I love Amazing Race.
Survivor's
Oh, your favorite team gets eliminated.
Oh, not that. Spoilers.
Survivor's great because they've had 2 people play the Shot in the Darks, and it worked for them. The Shot in the Dark is you lose your vote at Tribal Council, and you get a 1 in 6 chance of being safe. And the first guy who did it pulled a shot in the dark, and they pulled it and said, you're safe. And everybody voted him out.
Sorry.
But none of those votes counted, so they had to vote somebody else out. He obviously was voted out the next week.
You're still allowed to bring in one personal item or anything in Survivor?
If you are, they don't make a big deal of it.
They don't talk
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
Okay. What would be your personal item, Brian, you would bring to an island?
A gun. Oh, yes, Brian.
Rob
I'm
Dibble,
sorry.
the ex-pitcher, had a machete, so he could kill everyone in their sleep, he said.
That's true Survivor.
Yeah.
They're all dead. I win.
Jeff Probst is like, I don't think so. Job. What you got, Brian? A piano?
Probably a Mad Libs book.
Oh, no pen, though.
A pencil.
Okay.
That would break.
You have to do it in blood.
Yeah, the lead would break on my first syllable.
Yeah.
And you don't have a pencil sharpener.
Yep, I gotta make a pencil sharpener with things collected from the island.
You could get a shark tooth to write with.
Yeah, or a rock.
Oh, probably be easier to get a rock.
Yep. Those are in abundance on
Yes.
islands typically.
The shark tooth are all over the place. Like, look at that mouth. That's about to bite me. Full of them.
Shark tooths are all over sharks' mouths.
Shark bait. Hoo ha ha.
I mean, all you got to do is just boop them, and then you go away.
Oh.
Right on the nose. Boop. and they go away.
Is it so much a boop or is it a hard punch?
Well, I mean, everything's bigger in the ocean, so
So the ocean's like Texas.
yes.
The Texas Ocean. Okay. Ocean of Texas. If you do try to boop a shark next year, please have your relatives let us know so you can be nominated for the Worsley Award. That would be awesome. Just let us know. So follow us at Bad Ideas Podcast.
Okay, are we ready to talk about Sister Wives now?
Stop it. Moving on.
All right.
Okay, how long did that take?
Get
11 minutes and 8 seconds.
All right.
Jeff, anything you watched?
I was watching Sister Wives. Jim wanted to talk about that.
Brian, what'd you watch?
Let's see.
You say Sister Wives, so help me God.
no. I don't even.
I don't know how they could break up with that guy. He's hot.
I don't know how it's a show. Like, they're all except one of them are divorced from him.
Brian, what'd you watch?
He's a dirty scuzzball.
Not Brian. He's a nice guy. Oh, you mean Cody?
Cody, yeah. See, Jason even knows his name.
I do know.
I knew.
More than I know.
I mean, this whole time I thought it was Bill Paxton.
No, it's Bill Pullman.
Oh, that's
Bill
where I made you think.
Engvall, the comedian.
I thought it was one of the Duggars.
That is
Aren't
true.
they all in jail?
Brian, I'll continue since Jim has to take a phone call. So, anyways, I've been getting into Mystery Science Theater 3000 again, and one of my friends has started watching it, so he got me involved in it again. And God, it's so great. You can download Shout TV app on your TV. Or I guess on your phone too, but on your TV, it's an app, and you can watch all their Mystery Science Theater shows, and then you can also download, or it has most of them, and you can do the Gizmo Theater, I think it is, the Mystery Science Theater, Gizmo Theater. It's another app that has everything, all their seasons, everything, all their shorts. It has their Thanksgiving Day special, all the past ones, and the one that starts tomorrow. So get ready for that. It's 48 hours, I think, of Mystery Science Theater. So
Nice.
They have some new material in it. But I really enjoyed that show. And just watching them recently, it's hilarious. So, but yeah. So, Brian, what did you got?
I watched the latest episode of Bass Reeves.
Oh, we're 3 episodes in?
That's how many episodes there are.
Okay, we're 1 episode behind. We're 2 episodes in then.
Yes.
Good show.
I'm 3 episodes behind.
So good.
Damn good.
Yep.
You know, they originally were going to connect that to Yellowstone, and they decided not to.
I think that's smart.
I'm okay with it.
We Scab Jason last week asked us if he thought, or he wanted to know if I thought that they were doing like different, if they were going to do different Lawman.
That's what the
like
rumor is.
Lawman, Bass
Yeah.
Reeves. So like, is there going to be like?
That's the idea. The thing with Bass Reeves, too, is I could be completely wrong. It could have just been my eyes playing tricks on me. But when he's walking through town, I could have swore he looked over and Sam Elliott was there from 1883. And I'm not 100% sure.
No, Sam Elliott's from Tombstone.
It was not that one.
No. Sam Elliott's from Mask.
Sam Elliott is from Roadhouse.
Roadhouse! He did not see Terry Funk, though. But again,
Terry Funk kicked him off of the dock.
that's true.
Told him to mind his own business.
Old
Dad.
man. Dad, that's right. No, because my wife and I were watching it, and I was like, we're both like, is that Sam Elliott? And it's like, well, I guess we could rewind it. Just keep going. But it was like a blink and you miss it, like he's in the back, and Bass Reeves looks over, and I'm like, it could have just been another old man. But I was like, that would be interesting if that's how,
I really hope that they don't, because I feel like there's already too many things in that universe not done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want them to add more to it.
Like season 5.
Well, I mean, see, the back half of season 5 is going to be awesome because Kevin Costner's not going to be in it.
How do they get rid of him? Well, I mean, obviously he doesn't show, but how do you write him off in the story?
You don't.
Because I couldn't even tell you what happened at the last episode.
Yeah,
You just have everybody talk about him and not to him.
I think it would be funny if they just have a stand-in, but you only see the back of him.
Have somebody walk out of the door and say he's not talking to anybody today.
Maybe in a turn of events, someone fired him.
Oh,
Since he fired everyone in the
government?
Yeah, in the government.
That's how government works, right?
Apparently.
By fired, you mean assassinated?
I didn't.
You know
say
what
that.
he could do is
are
be
due for
like
one.
the old Vince McMahon thing. He walks into a limo and it just blows up. That's it. Because Jamie did say that he was going to kill him,
Yeah.
or that was implied. Him and Beth they were going to kill them too.
I mean, we'll see. I guess this winter.
I did like that the sequel is 2024. That's what they're naming it so far.
Yeah, so it'll pick up right after.
Yeah.
this, and it'll.
Is McConaughey doing the 51, 53, or
He's supposedly doing 24.
okay?
He's the one that's going to pick up right after.
So he's going in the range probably.
probably.
It'd be kind of funny if he's not related to the Duttons and he gets it.
He just buys the ranch.
Yeah, and the Beth and Rip and those guys have to work for him. I don't know.
But I mean,
Because supposedly everyone else wants to keep doing this Yellowstone money train, and Kevin Costner was the one that said no.
yeah. Well,
Just kill him off.
Yeah.
that's what they're going to do. Apparently, because he's not showing up in the last.
Actually, the rumor is that he just goes off to college. You just never hear from him again.
Chuck Cunningham.
He's just gonna take his helicopter and leave.
We can't film the helicopter. It's too much money. That's why they said after the first season they couldn't do it that much. They only used him a couple seasons. Or one season.
They'll just be standing on the ground waving, said, oh, well, he flew away in the helicopter.
And then somebody will come in. Somebody will come in and say,
He's been taken away for important business at the Capitol.
Hawkeye will come in and say his helicopter crashed.
That would be Radar.
Radar, my bad. Sorry. I wasn't a MASH fan.
The problem is they wouldn't have told the rest of the cast, but nobody in the cast would be actually surprised or sad.
I mean, at this point, I think that they just want to work,
Yeah.
and he's kind of fucking with that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Cole Hauser took his time off to create a coffee company.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's called Free Reign.
Okay.
But yeah, he had nothing else to do.
Okay.
How do they spell rain?
REIGN.
Okay.
It's a cowboy coffee.
Z. With a Z at the end.
Because RAIN, that is free.
Yeah.
You just put a cup out.
No, it could be REIN.
Yeah. No, it is,
RESPECT?
like horse reins.
Now that spells respect, Jason.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Hey, Blake's here.
Did you forget the laptop?
He did forget the laptop.
There's no laptop on the piano bench.
Inside it.
In the piano bench. That's
It's okay.
IN.
All right, I'll go brave Dobermans. Hold on.
There are only 2 bites taken out of Blake's pants right there from the dogs.
It's okay. He's fine.
I also finally caught up on the morning show.
Oh.
I have the finale of season 3 to watch still.
I heard season 3 is not the greatest.
I love it.
Really?
I think it's better than season 2.
Okay.
Like what they're doing is it's a really good storyline.
Okay.
Very interesting. It's John Hamm, very hateable, so he's doing his job very well. What he does.
I heard the one thing was that it wasn't believable, the one scene, because you don't talk to the FBI, especially for celebrity, without an attorney present. Stop talking to the FBI is what I kept hearing. Like the one somebody did.
Well, if
I don't
you're
know.
Stupid, you'd talk to the FBI.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I don't think there's you have to have because you're famous, they supply a lawyer for you
Correct.
or something.
I don't remember that.
Oh, that's what I just saw online.
Although, Brian, you made me look it up.
Yeah.
The horse rein does not have a G in it.
Oh, it does
That's
not.
REIN. The
Oh,
G
wow.
is like the monarch reigns over.
Oh. And then maybe I misspoke about Cole Hauser's coffee company.
Does he have a coffee company? I can't believe anything you say now.
He does.
No.
Like in my brain, I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. I have to look up the definitions.
I sit corrected. It is free REIN rain, free reign coffee.
Okay, so it at least is the right kind of
It
rain
is
for
in the right Yes.
This episode of Hobie sponsored by Cole Hauser's Coffee.
I would very much like that. I will tweet them.
Yes, tweet them. Find out if they will sponsor us.
I would very much enjoy that.
I just tweeted, "Fuck you, Doug."
Fair enough. And
Anything else?
Yeah. Lastly, I watched the 3-part documentary that Nat Geo put out on the day of, like, the one day of JFK. Mm-hmm. It was like the 24-hour period from leading up to it through like the aftermath.
And they actually talked to Secret Service in there, right?
Yeah, it's 2 of the detail of Jackie's detail. And so that are still alive.
Okay.
So they get like firsthand accounts from them, and it was very well done.
Okay.
Very interesting.
I've heard good things about. Don't, Blake. We already said you can't get those cookies open. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You can have some of the leftover hot cocos.
How you doing, Blake?
I can do that.
Blake, you need to talk to in the mic.
I can do that.
You're not on.
I can do that.
Nope.
I can do that.
Turn the microphone on.
There we go.
I can do that.
Hey,
So the mixer, which is beautiful, Jeff took that with him last week to Scab Jeff's house to handle it, or to record. So we had to re-add everything to it. So we had to get the kinks out. So
And by kinks and adding everything to the mixer, you mean turning on the microphone.
plugging the microphones in. And Blake had to turn his on.
But the microphone was plugged in.
That's true. That is true.
was a lot of work.
It was. So yeah, pass me down that ice cream and some bowls here, and we can get it going.
Ice cream.
Doug is a very nice guy,
Stupid Doug.
and he got us Van Leeuwen Kraft mac and cheese French ice cream. I don't know about you, but it's pretty exciting. It has 270 calories for 2.5 servings per container. So the whole container is only 720 calories. Oh, look at that.
Well, there's 5 of us here, and it's only 2.5 servings. You can have mine.
No, it's okay. We got to figure out how to get this off here.
That's considered 2.5. Well, I guess good ice cream, that's 1 serving. This ice cream, it's 38 servings.
Jim, try to rip that off.
I am going
Can't even
to
get the safety
predict
seal off. There we
that
go.
I will not like this ice cream.
I'm sure you just loosened it up for me to take that.
Yes, I did. Thank you. It's like a pickle jar. Don't forget, you get pickles from Corey.
You're like a pickle jar.
I actually like the density on that ice cream, if I may.
Yeah.
I picked it up out of your freezer as I was instructed to, and I thought you already dug into
Smallest
it.
of
No.
The density is not that dense.
No.
You squeeze into it, and I thought it was already dug into.
There is a sweet potato still up there in the freezer.
Doug,
I do appreciate that Jason went to the garage and got the shovels for us to eat this with.
big spoons for big mouths.
We were low on
The spoon,
small
The
spoons.
spoon is bigger than the piece of
have
ice
a
cream
bowl.
you
Have a
gave
bowl
me.
and a spoon. Is there another spoon and a bowl
But you can
down
keep the spoon. I've got a spoon.
there? Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me get this here. This looks disgusting. I'll be honest.
The color looks good.
It doesn't smell like mac and cheese.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it just looks like orange ice cream.
It looks like a rich French vanilla.
Let me.
Yeah, it kind of, well, maybe a spoiled vanilla because it's orange. But
I can't smell anything.
yeah, it doesn't have that much of an odor at all.
I'm not sure it's because I ate the Oreo hot cocoa flavor cream or no.
I mean, it's better than ranch.
I can't even fit the spoon in my mouth.
Really, there is no aroma. Like the ranch ice cream got me starting
Okay.
with the aroma.
I mean,
Jeff, what do you think about it?
I don't know. I have to
Go ahead and
it.
try it. Let's see. That's.
It's not good.
but it's not.
It's not bad.
It's not like
Is it better than ranch?
yes.
Yes.
The first taste is bad, and then it kind of mellows out. And then it mellows out.
Yeah,
I don't think it's bad.
It doesn't leave with a bad mouth flavor when you're done.
Yeah, the aftertaste isn't like.
That's true. No aftertaste, like a lot of these
I expected
bad.
the cheese to like get you in the in the aftertaste, but it doesn't.
It just hits you in the face.
It hits you up front.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then it kind of like mellows out.
Yeah,
I could eat this. I wouldn't order it, but I can eat it.
So I was over at Scab Jeff's this weekend. And
It's not good.
we were going to start playing Cards Against Humanity. And they figured now is the time to open up the new Clamaze.
Oh yes,
Card.
we did see that.
Yes.
Last week.
Well, we opened it up. Ooh, that just stinks.
I can imagine.
Mayonnaise made of clay or clams.
Clam mayonnaise. You buy a jar of clam mayonnaise, and there is a expansion pack of Cards Against Humanity cards in it.
Okay.
But it's real mayonnaise that it's buried in.
You have to lick the mayonnaise off so you can use the cards.
You can run it under a fountain or a faucet, so you can get all that off.
Oh,
but
They are wrapped, aren't they?
Oh, it's wrapped.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the cards are in the
each individual card you have to pull out,
lick it.
That's why I had to ask you to lick it off.
Oh,
but no, that
I think Jason's the most angry over this than the rest
it's
of us.
not horrible, but I keep waiting for like a different taste, and then it just hits me with a different one. Like it's not good.
No, I only got one taste. I don't know if I would necessarily call it mac and cheese flavor.
I don't think it's horrible, but it's not good.
It feels like it's on the way towards mac and cheese.
If you love mac and cheese, you'll like this ice cream.
I don't know. These guys from Van Leeuwen have a pretty good marketing thing. It's like, let's just make really shitty product, and everybody's going to buy them.
Yeah.
Well, Jones Soda's been doing that for years.
Oh,
As I'm looking over at the turkey.
Brian, can you
and-
put that in the freezer up there so it doesn't melt? You want to take some of our bowls too? Would that be great? Could you do that?
Sure. Can I do anything else for you?
No. Well, you're the closest to the door.
Can I do any more house chores for you, Jason?
I think he needs you to wash the dog.
Take
Wash.
these bowls up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put 'em in the
wash
dishwasher.
dog.
Just put them in the sink. I appreciate it. Just trying to make some room. It smells like Chipotle in here because of Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
What about Jeff?
His is crumbled up and eaten, and it's in the garbage. Yours is just sitting there. God. I'm just kidding. Just go ahead. Leave it over there. Anyways, we had a Twitter poll that we get that fucking thing away from me.
He's going to make sure it's in front of your
No, I was
nose.
giving you to throw it in the garbage.
Well, I'm still going to smell it because it's an open bowl. His was a burrito.
Close the bowl.
No.
Keep that door open for a while. Anyways, what is your favorite Peanuts animated special? You can find us on Bad Ideas Podcast. Follow us there. When you go out there, smack my youngest son so he stops yelling. Let's see here.
I thought it was a dog.
Either one. We had It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. We had a Charlie Brown Christmas. Or Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, which is only available on Apple TV.
I think all of these are only available
They
on
do
Apple.
Christmas when they rent it out to CBS.
Do they? I thought it was still on Apple, but they give it to you free. Apple will let you.
It was on last year on TV.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Thanksgiving was not. I just read the article on Thanksgiving. That's why. They may do that with Christmas this year, but Christmas last year was free.
I know I watched The Great Pumpkin on Apple this year.
Oh, did you?
I didn't know if
it was on anything.
It was somewhere else, but
and then it's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown, which I don't think I've ever seen.
I don't remember seeing it. I remember hearing about it, that it existed.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any plot to it.
So in last place was the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving at 10%. 16% is the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. And winning 42% to 32% in a race here, Charlie Brown Christmas beat It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So there you go.
The music to A Charlie Brown Christmas is the best of all of these.
Which one?
The music
Yeah.
to A Charlie Brown Christmas.
I'll give you that. Jim is correct, though. You put on Twitter, or X, or whatever the fuck it's called, Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown is probably the best one, and I agree. I forgot about that one.
Well, it is because it is a full-length movie.
Yeah.
Not just a half-hour
It's
special.
a really good one. It's a really good one.
What about Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown?
That's another good one. Those are probably like the pinnacle.
Was Bon Voyage, that's the one they ended up going to Wimbledon?
I think so. I will say the Peanuts movie that came out about 5 years ago in the theaters, that was actually really well done. I enjoyed that one.
I did not see that one.
You can actually call this your favorite Peanuts holiday animated special.
There you go.
There you go.
The intern messed up on that one. Who's our intern now, Brian?
I think it's still Gary.
Is it Gary? Okay.
I thought we fired Gary.
He keeps coming back.
Oh, I thought Gary disappeared.
No, he had COVID.
Or is he just hiding from me?
A little bit of both.
I wasn't going to say anything. He told me not to.
I just want to let everybody know before we get into listener feedback, Cincinnati Comic Expo, October 19th through the 21st, 2024. We are sponsored by them. Just got the renewal today. So welcome. We're sponsored.
I checked out the new venue. It's up there a little bit.
It's in Sharonville.
Yeah, there's no parking.
Oh, damn it. You got to take the streetcar there from downtown Cincinnati.
We're all dropped off by limo.
Yeah. We'll be
You're
fine.
going to have to find a place to park.
I need to negotiate that next year. Limos. So October 19th through the 21st next year in Sharonville. Get your tickets in a couple months at CincinnatiComicExpo.com. Follow Cincinnati Comic Expo because they will be announcing a couple surprises here, not related to that in Sharonville, but
Or
possibly
free nudie pics.
other things coming.
Or free nudie pics.
More.
Well, let's not talk about that.
More work for us.
Maybe.
I like it.
Let's go.
Yeah, you can.
Let's go.
You can talk about it. They got hacked.
They did get hacked.
Yeah, we didn't want. They're our sponsor. We don't want to talk about when they got hacked.
Well, you want to cover all these people who got nudie pics from the expo. Sitting there, why is the expo sending me nudie pics?
Yes, it was somebody hacked them, but it was taken off pretty quick.
Correct.
Very quick. I didn't get to see any of them.
I know. I'm just
Blake has them in his Dropbox. Just go to his Dropbox.
I asked Brian to save them for me. He didn't do it. He said it was too late.
It was bang. They were on
That's
it.
right.
Let's see here.
Because he is their internet security. He found it,
Yes.
identified it, and removed it really
Yes.
quick.
My invoice will be in the mail to Andrew.
Good job.
Before we get into listener feedback, I have two things for the podcast.
Oh, okay.
One is a gift to the podcast from my vacation that I forgot about.
Oh, what'd you get us?
I got you guys these things. I'm guessing they're dice for whatever.
Why do they have more than 6 sides, Brian?
So
Math dice.
on our vacation,
Clacky math rock.
Math rocks. Yeah.
we went to an adult arcade to play
Nice.
some games, have some drinks, have some fun.
It was rated R.
It was not.
Blake, nudie. When topless waitresses came by, would you like to play Pac-Man?
And the D&D strip joint. I'd be tempted.
And at this arcade, you won tickets like a Dave & Buster's, but not Dave & Buster's in the sense of having any kind of
Something worth getting.
winning. Yeah, no.
They didn't have a back scratcher?
They did not. So we ended up with like 225 tickets, and these 4 D&D dice things were all that we could buy. And we were like, well, we're not taking these home with us. And I'm like, yeah, just give me how many of these that I can get with these, because I have someone that maybe will take them.
Do you think we're playing D&D with the wrong dice lately?
If you haven't been using those, then yes, you have been.
Oh,
Sure.
we got a lot of 6s.
So
If you're using the trouble bubble, you may have a problem.
Poof.
So those are for Frogger or whatever you guys need them for. Jim took them. That's fine.
I think I saw, a D8, a D12, and 2 D10?
Yes.
Percentiles?
Sure.
Sure. So
Which
that,
one would you like, Jeff?
yeah.
Well, the D12 is the coolest of all the dice.
Oh, of course. Brian, what's your favorite?
The D6.
Oh, yeah.
Blake, do you want the percentile dice or do you want the D8?
Whatever you don't want.
Whoa.
I got an 8 on my D12.
So how does that figure out who gets the which dice, Jeff?
Oh, I was supposed to figure that out?
Yes.
Blake, odd or even?
Odds.
Even. Jim gets something.
I got the D8.
I get percentile dice.
There you go. And secondly, I have a bribe
Oh.
for the studio from Dr. Dana.
From Dr. Dana.
Yeah.
Katie Cassidy autograph. Katie Cassidy autograph.
You already
Katie-
have that.
Another one.
We went to a corner of the market.
Is that George Wendt?
We have an autographed Norm photo for the studio.
Where did she get that from?
I don't know.
But it is amazing.
I'm guessing New England.
I don't.
When she was in Boston.
I don't know where it came from. It was at the house. So she's stepping up the game for the bribes.
Wow. This is getting tough this year.
Oh,
Don't know
man.
where it came from. It was
So
at the
can
house.
I think we might now have a.
So you pulled it out of the
favorite?
Goodwill bin donation package and said, "Hey,
I'll be honest. We got
These
some
guys could
bribes
use it.
here. We got Doug and his ice cream.
Doug's not getting my vote.
We got Dr. Dana and George Wendt. We have Sister Pam and her bag of goodies.
We still got several things from Sister Pam's bag. We haven't.
That's true.
Into yet.
We also had Dr. Dana and the cheesecake.
Yes, we
Miss
had
Marbles gave us a couple of different
Rice
desserts.
Krispies.
Yes, Jeannie supposedly might be sending us some stuff.
I want the Fruity Pebble stuff again."
Fish got me free Disney tickets.
Yeah, that don't help much.
That helps me.
He might have your vote, but
He got me Disney. So, I mean,
Doug is strongly up for Pittsburgher of the Year.
you just said the mac and cheese wasn't horrible.
We still eat the ranch.
yeah, the ranch is still
that
this
ranch
year.
cheese, that was really bad. What did you think, Jim, about the Ritz crackers, chocolate covered, fudge covered?
I ate like 6 of them.
No, I'm not a big fan of them.
Delightful.
At all. Ugh.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, Blake, what do you think?
No,
Yeah, I'm with you. We tried those. a couple
Jason
weeks ago.
doesn't like chocolate.
I'm not a big.
He doesn't. He doesn't like chocolate covered pretzels.
Ugh. Anyways, Blake, what do you got for?
Are you a communist?
Maybe
Okay. Not that there's something wrong with that.
Constitutionist. We've had some bad years with his Communist Party. Yes, Blake.
I got a lot of stuff to go through here.
Okay, you got 2 minutes. Go. You were late. Let's go.
Give me 5 minutes.
Okay,
Set the timer.
I'm setting the timer. Hold on.
Don't ask me questions.
But if we already talked,
We tried
about
not to.
Jim, you're in my time.
If we already talked about it, we're going to buzz you.
Go. It's going. Let's go, Blake. 5 minutes. 4:59 left. 4:58. 4:57.
No, okay, all right, here we go. Killers of the Flower Moon. Wife loved the movie. We went to go see it. She fell asleep during the film.
Okay.
Because it's like 3.5 hours long.
So she likes the book, but not the. She fell asleep during the film.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Was it better than Killer Tomatoes?
No.
Did
Okay.
you fall asleep at any time reading the book at night?
No.
I have,
But
but it's only.
but
because
apparently
it's
the
at
book is pretty
bedtime.
good. Of course, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio is DiCaprio. I mean, there you go. That's all you
Well,
got
it's in
to
his
do.
name.
Yeah, exactly. Fall of the House of Usher. Finished it. Flanagan and crew. Good. If you can get past the first couple episodes, if you're not a fan of graphic nudity and all that kind of stuff, if you bear with it and get through it, it's pretty good. Especially if you're a Poe fan. You know, you can keep like a checkmark box of every Poe reference that's in there, including, you know, poems, short stories, names, everything. So if you're a Poe fan, you're going to love it.
Okay.
Right? Even though it's post Halloween. Filoni, Dave Filoni, right?
Yes.
Ahsoka.
Yes.
Fucking hate it. I
Wow.
can't stand it. I can't stand it. The dialogue, horrible.
Really?
Fucking Rosario Dawson,
Yeah.
Osano, boring. Every line she gives is flat line. It's a flat line.
I just have a
Characters in the
problem with-
dialogue.
You say that
not
like
good.
Rosario Dawson can do anything bad.
Well, if she was singing ABC and dancing,
ABC.
I would give it a 10 out of 10. However, every Star Wars is going to get a 5 minimum out of 10 no matter what because it's Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dave Filoni, right?
Yeah.
If he's taking over, just saw a
He's
news article,
taking
taking
over.
over.
Creative.
I'm not sure. I've told everybody, Andor, give it a couple episodes, get into it. Same thing. I was told to do that by a buddy of mine. I said, okay, I'll do it. I'm into it. My wife stopped watching it with me because she was like, you're no fun to watch this with. You're too critical. I'm like, who writes this fucking dialogue? It's horrible. All right. So I'm like, am I the only one who thinks this sucks?
I enjoy it, but
You enjoy it. Hold on.
but-
the difference is, here's my take.
Yeah.
The difference is you watch the cartoons.
I did, and my
I
kids
did
are
not.
watching it with me, and
the
they
kids
enjoy
watch
it.
Yeah, okay.
My
So
daughter's really enjoying
So
it.
if I go into it cold,
Yes.
because I'm not going to watch all the cartoons.
Correct.
Right? And I guess Filoni did the cartoons.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Why do I fucking care if who the fuck Thrawn is?
He's from the books.
He is from the books that
I
are
don't
not
care.
canon anymore.
But I never read any of the books.
I know.
Except for, Shard of the Mind's Eye or whatever that fucking weird
Yeah.
one was back in the 78, 78.
Yeah.
Right? I don't care. these characters are written as if you should already know them, and if you're coming in cold, you don't get any emotional attachment to them. You don't know or understand all the attachments between them. And they're like, oh, yeah, Anakin's back. That whole sequence doesn't make a lot of sense.
Who's Anakin?
Exactly. And you sit there, you go through this stuff. Even the relationships and the dialogue is horrible.
See, I thought when we're on the episode that they find Thrawn. Okay, he shows up. He's got his troops.
I made it to there.
But
and then I was kicked out of the room because I was making the conversation between the Mandalorian Jedi chick,
Sabine,
Ezra. The conversation between the two former lovers.
Well, you don't know that.
Where you come in? Yeah, of course I don't know that because I don't know shit. I don't know why they're looking for him or who he is.
Because he's a Jedi.
Or how they got there. But anyways.
You have a minute and 15.
But I went online, so I did a deep dive and I looked into it. If you're a cartoon fan and you know these characters, you like the series. Yeah. If you're like me, you hated it. Well, I did not hate it. I didn't hate it. I don't like it. I'm going to watch it anyways because it's Star Wars. Like I said. It get a 5 out of 10 no matter what.
I hope they put that on the poster.
Starts off with a 5 out of 10, right? Even though I'd give this a 4.9. But anyway.
I'm watching it anyway because it's Star Wars.
Blake from Hobie says.
It's true. It's true. I'm going to torture myself and watch it, right? But now, okay,
you got 42 seconds.
And the whole thing about from the main movie canon, Jedi are all gone and dead. I understand you got to throw Jedi all over the freaking place now because that's how you make more stories and you draw people in. All right, Jedi, space witches. Wait, hold on. The joke was Jedi are space witches. Now all of a sudden you have real space witches.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense.
And you have space whales.
It doesn't make... don't get me started on the squid. the flying space squid. That whole thing was...
It's whales.
It was stupid.
It's space whales.
And it's out, and they stole the Luke Skywalker thing, unidentified place, and they got... All right, whatever. All right, moving
3 seconds.
All right, moving on. Outlander.
Yeah.
It's a chick thing, right?
Yeah.
My wife is watching it. First episode I watched with her is Jamie's getting male raped from Randall. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's getting tortured, male raped. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is mindly disturbing stuff. And I asked my wife, I was like, isn't this supposed to be a chick series? And she's like, yeah, that's what I was told, but apparently not.
Okay.
There's a lot of violent graphic nudity in this series.
Yeah, I knew there was a lot of nudity.
Holy moly. I mean, it's not Game of Thrones-y kind of stuff. I mean, it is graphic, violent nudity. I'm like, how is this a chick thing? Most women don't like this stuff. But anyway, same thing.
Most people don't like that stuff.
But here's the thing. I'm going to say you're hanging out with different women than I am.
Well, yeah.
You just got to get past that, Blake.
Exactly.
Once you get past that.
Apparently so. But here's the irony. Righteous Gemstones. Yeah. She had to stop watching episode 1, season 2, because she's like, there's too many penises in this shit. And I'm like, you stopped watching Righteous Gemstones, which was funny penis?
Yeah.
And I'm the first episode I watched of Outlander, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's dramatic penis. There's a difference.
Apparently there's a difference between dramatic
We should ask
penis
Justin how to draw
and
them.
comedy penis. All right, anyways, that's all I got.
Well, that's good because that's all the time.
All right.
Blake, go ahead,
feedback.
Listener feedback.
Brought to you by the guy that's going to get the Pittsburgher of the Year because I went to Disney. He didn't give me any free tickets.
Ha ha!
They announced winners, inductees into the Toy Hall of Fame.
Did we forget who it was from?
Doug.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Big D.
Okay. Sunny D.
Formerly known as
Beaver Hands.
Chili Billy.
7.
Little
Postman.
D.
Ape Hands.
Debbie.
Yeah. He always rings
Dad.
thrice.
I think he screams twice.
He always rings thrice.
Oh, sorry.
No, the postman rings twice. Doug.
Wait, Doug
Bryce.
was on Outlander?
Bryce, yeah, Doug.
He's a time traveler.
Man, I'm in season 2 of that, so I watched
Isn't
into
Outlander
season
like
2,
all about time travel?
And there's another graphic violence scene. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Why are
this
you
is
watching? It's
disturbing.
about time travel.
I know. Oh, I finished Loki. That reminds me. I like
Don't
Loki.
say too much. Don't say too much.
Don't
I
say
liked
much.
Loki season 2. I liked it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's go ahead. Big D says inductees in the Toy Hall of Fame because he's tracking this stuff for
Yes,
us,
he
because
is.
That's what he does. Do we remember our picks?
I was not here that episode when you talked about the Toy Hall of Fame, so
Okay.
I don't remember.
Do we want to go over your picks first, or should I just go ahead and read these and we say, hey, did we get that or not?
Hold on. Nominees.
I'm trying to remember. I think I recognize one or two of them.
There are
Okay, the
four-
nominees were baseball cards, Battleship, Bingo, Bop It, Cabbage Patch Kids, Choose Your Own Adventure game books, Connect 4, Little Tykes Cozy Coop, Nerf, Slime, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and Barbie's Boyfriend Ken. They were all up. There were 12 finalists for the Toy Hall of Fame this year.
And they chose 4.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, did you
Do we remember?
did you read them all?
Yeah.
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 Because there's something on
Did
here
you read
that
number 4 on when you read
Corn
the list?
Popper, too. Fisher Price Corn Popper.
I was going to say, I don't remember that one, but
Sorry.
apparently it was on there.
Sorry.
All right. So it's not Jiffy, not to be confused with Jiffy Pop. All right. So yeah, Fisher Price Corn Popper, which I don't even think we remember if that was on the list or not.
Well, Jason didn't read it when he read the list.
I think it was missing from our list.
Yeah, I think it was.
But anyways, baseball cards,
Got
Cabbage
in.
Patch Kids, Nerf toys, and not to be confused with Jiffy Pop, Fisher Price Corn Popper.
Corn Popper
baseball
is hell.
cards, I think we agreed on like Cabbage Patch Kids and Nerf toys.
Nerf for
Yeah.
sure. We were all pretty much in agreement.
Cabbage
with.
Patch, I think we said, yeah, because,
It should have already probably been in.
yeah.
Honestly.
Baseball cards? It wasn't in already? Okay. The Popper? I never had one, never saw one, don't even know.
They're annoying. They're just kids that'll
Oh.
push it and they just.
It's the lawnmower,
It's
right?
the
Popper
wheel
thing.
thing that has the little balls that pop
It's
up and
the
down. when you move
lawnmower
it.
where you push it
Yes.
and the balls pop up.
Yeah,
Now, yeah, of course that's got
that's hell.
That's got to be in.
It's got to be.
Well, not.
gotta be.
I wouldn't put it over most of the other things that were on the list.
I mean,
The corn popper was the one I'm like, well, yeah, okay, it's a toy.
Yeah.
I'd give me bingo.
I understand.
Bingo is the one I would put it in above.
They did it probably
Bingo
because
is for old people.
they did it probably because a lot of the inductees were probably annoyed by the Corn Popper at the current time with kids.
Yes.
They,
They're hell.
I'm a little surprised baseball cards. Baseball cards are not toys.
they're collector's items.
Oh, you put them in your spokes of your bike.
You didn't do that since the 60s.
Yeah, they put water bottles in now. Kids do. They put the water bottles in, like plastic ones.
And does it break the water bottles or their spokes?
No?
A whole water bottle?
Well, it's empty.
Still.
Do they put it on perpendicular or parallel?
They bend it and that. I don't know.
That's just stupid.
I don't know. That's what they do.
I mean, we got to put all those bottles somewhere. Better in a bike than in the
I mean,
ocean.
I'm fine with a little piece of cardboard. I wouldn't do it with one that had like baseball picture and stats on the back. I could just do that with
An old King of Hearts on the deck that's missing 3 cards already.
They do it with old iPhones, i7 and older. They're small enough to fit in there.
How'd you hurt yourself? I stuck this branch in my spokes.
Hey, look out. There's a stick there.
What else we got?
From Pop Goes the Culture at PGTC Podcast.
Hey, guys.
How much would it cost someone to have Hobie ruin their holiday plans? For example, if someone doesn't want to do the big Thanksgiving dinner with family, how much would it cost to have you run right in before the meal to ruin it? And how much to ruin Christmas?
This is pretty easy for me. It would be travel expenses and leftovers.
That's pretty close, yeah. Definitely you have to pay for travel expenses.
It would depend on
What
the
about per diem?
person.
Yeah, that's travel expense.
Yeah, travel expenses and
diem.
run in right then. And pretty much part of us ruining it, I'd take half the food.
It would depend. I would do it for free if you can ruin my family's to get together. Call it even.
We can arrange that.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere near your families, Jason.
It's not mine. Well, that's not.
It would depend on who it was for me personally.
Jason, if you want to ruin your families, bring them ice cream. Tell 'em-
That's a
tell
good
'em it's
call.
from Doug.
I might actually bring sweet potato. I brought sweet potatoes this year, people. Boom, sweet potato ice
You
cream.
still have some of that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost brought it down.
What you need to do is you need to get a regular ice cream container, finish what's in there, and then put one of those nasty flavors in
Ranch ice cream.
there. And so it looks like it's vanilla or whatever, like French vanilla, and it's the ranch.
I like it.
I would have to say,
I like it.
You have to arrange a gambling Texas Hold'em or regular poker event before dinner starts.
Okay.
And then have Jeff show up and have him lose the first hand. Mm-hmm. Because we all know what happens.
Jeff loses his pants?
That's right.
You didn't say strip poker. I'm like,
is there any other kind?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's the kind where I lose my money.
Really? I think Vegas is all strip.
I've never been to Vegas.
It's on the strip. Why wouldn't it just be strip poker?
Well, you don't have to announce it as strip poker. Jeff will take his pants off anyways.
Whew, okay, moving on. What else we got?
What about Christmas?
That's a little bit more because that's
How would
like
you do Christmas?
I don't mind missing Thanksgiving.
It depends on who their kids are. For me,
Gotcha.
It's got to be an adult-only event. You can come in as
it doesn't
Grinch.
have to be. I'm just saying, if their kids suck, then I'll do it.
I'll throw some corn poppers at them.
I was assuming they were going to have their Christmas morning and everything, but is the get-together with the extended family they want ruined?
I don't think it's specific enough.
It doesn't say.
As Ted DiBiase says, everyone has a price.
Well, if the parents are that big of like jackasses, then you just show up with different gifts for the kids, like drums.
Corn poppers,
Drums or pots and pans.
meth,
Guns.
Yeah.
a BB gun.
Yeah, BB gun.
An AK-47.
Oh, but meth is wrong, but AK-47's okay.
Did I say meth was wrong?
Oh, okay, Jim did. Why come you didn't give him that look?
I didn't say anything. I just gave you the look that your wife absolutely loves. When Jason says something, you just look at him with, like, disgust.
She does. A lot.
That's my face the entire podcast.
You don't even know I'm here.
What'd you say, Jim?
What else you got? Tom, what else?
Pittsburgh Nerd. Oreo has cookies and creme Oreos now. Is that just regular Oreos?
Yes, it is just regular Oreos. Oreo cookies and cream.
I'm assuming there's broken up cookie parts within the cream.
We've eaten these.
Have we?
Yes.
we
It's
have.
like
We have.
churros, stuffed churros.
And apparently, I guess Pittsburgh, they just don't listen to our show ever. Because we've talked about this already.
I'll be
I know
honest.
he listens.
I'm on the show and I don't remember eating
like
these.
We've eaten these, and we've talked about them on a couple different occasions.
Oh.
It's like donuts with the stuffed hole.
Oh. Just a bagel.
That's right.
Frosted bagel.
It's nothing
Not
like a bagel.
Bagel, because the bagel doesn't have the center like a donut.
Yeah, how come you can buy
I'm giving
donut
you that
holes?
look again, Jason.
You can buy
That's
donut
fine.
holes, but you can't buy bagel holes. What's up with that?
How dense would those be?
Pretty heavy.
Have you ever had top of the muffin to you?
No.
Just the top of the
Are
muffin.
bagel holes like black holes? The closer you get to the center, the thicker
Yeah.
and denser it is.
It sucks you into a time warp too. Time space
They
continuum.
do sell just tops of bagels or tops of muffins.
Well, yeah, Elaine did.
No, they do it in real life.
Well, yeah. Did they do it before Seinfeld?
I don't know. I just see them now.
I'm just saying, all you have to do is get really shallow baking muffin tins, so you don't have to waste the stumps.
Yeah. What else you got? Blake, whatever your name is.
Yeah, so, yeah, just like regular Oreos. But, you know, Cousin Pam, speaking of Oreos.
Sister.
Coffee flavor cream, Java chip flavor cream.
Yeah?
Am I allowed to open these now?
No. Next week.
Okay.
Blake, we're trying to help your health.
Well, you know
We're
what?
worried about
I'm
your
going all in.
triglycerides.
I'm going all in because I got, I'm in the green zone for everything. And it probably helps not coming here on Tuesday nights.
I'm going to ask: Are there any of the hot cocoa cookies left?
Did you eat all the hot cocos?
Yeah.
Then no, you can't have the Java chip.
Good job, Dad.
Have you been talking to my doctor?
No, but I do play one on TV.
When Jeff is the voice of reason about eating cookies, you
About
have a
eating
problem.
anything.
No, but I'm very, very good.
Or I just have my alternate reasons.
Oh, I know what they are. He wants the cookies himself.
What else you got, Blake?
Yes, but yeah, but thank you. Yes, blood test green all the way through. Good time.
You have green blood?
No,
He's
I'm
a
in
That's
the
ball.
probably,
green.
that's
I'm
probably
in the
not
green.
healthy.
I'm not in the yellow, not in the red.
Oh. Green blood is not
I'm
good.
healthy. From Pyramid Club 398 at Perlberg Club. The 2023 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees included Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, George Michael, Willie Nelson, and Rage Against the Machine.
There's others too, but these are the ones they listed.
Which of the following were least deserving, I guess, out of this list?
Yeah.
Of the following of this list.
Of these 5.
I would say if I have to pick one that's least deserving, I would probably go Willie Nelson.
You think?
Well, for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Missy Elliott.
For the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well,
If you're
rap
going
is
by
rock.
rock and roll standards.
Rap is a form of rock music.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to say Rage Against the Machine.
The only rock and roll band listed, really?
And you know,
The only
Morello, and you
hard
know what?
rock band.
And then Morello was the only one to show up, by the way.
Roll.
I would say
He was the only one to show up. The rest of the band told him to fuck off. But Morello showed up because he's on the board. Who does the appointing of the inducted?
That's true.
And he still kind of told everyone to fuck
And he
off.
still
so.
told everyone to fuck
isn't
off.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame part of the machine they're raging against?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Until they get awards.
When you're part of the machine, isn't that just self-hate at the moment?
Screw the machine! Oh, we got an award? Yeah, we'll come
Man.
in.
But
I am the
honestly,
machine.
since it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I would guess the one that has the least amount of followers, and that would probably be Rage Against the Machine.
Good call.
Willie smokes a lot of pot, so that's a rock and roll thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did,
He just went on tour again. Willie.
so did everybody see the Snoop's tweet about giving up the smoke?
He did come back on it. He said he is not.
Advertising.
No,
It was marketing.
It was a
Yeah.
marketing
Then he
ploy.
posted that he has the new solo smokeless fire pit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful marketing.
Good old Snoop.
I mean, that's all because everybody saw it.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was talking about it.
Sure were.
I just assumed he was, like, giving up the smoke meant he was just moving to edibles, but
Moving to a healthier option.
he never said he was giving up marijuana, just the smoke, so.
Listener reviews from
Do we have music?
Somewhere.
That's not it.
There it is.
You know, the one daughter and son-in-law came back from Nepal from their trek to base camp at Mount Everest, right? And they actually got one of those, what are those, vibrating bowl things where you hit it and you circle it around and it makes this vibrating noise.
Back in ball.
Back in the bowl. And, yeah, that stuff's pretty good. I wonder if Meow God has one of those. And when he's writing his listener feedback, I wonder if he actually like uses that and comes up with these.
You know, speaking of listener feedback, you missed it 2 weeks ago, Blake.
Oh.
Nick Albright was here. What? He had a Nick Albright question. Brian was very scared.
I was very terrified. It made me very uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, Nick.
Can we just get to the Meow God?
Oh, sorry.
review?
Was he a script writer for Outlander or Righteous Gemstones? I think Gemstones. All right, I'm sorry, Meow God. Regarding the Marvels, it felt like a B to C rate made for TV movie. I think because of the time too. The villain as a whole was so flat and not even her single paragraph speech is worth explaining her. There are so many weird continuity problems too. One of the crazy ones was Kamala's wardrobe.
Jason correcting someone on how to pronounce a word.
And wrongly.
Correct.
She was in costume at the beginning.
She
of the
doesn't
scene
pronounce it the same way as our vice president.
Oh, okay. We have a vice president?
when they kept swapping places, and then on to the final scene. She was not. It was just weird.
I respectfully disagree. I enjoyed it.
I don't have an opinion.
As to the continuity errors, I'm sure that sometime in one of the many times they teleported and switched places, clothes just got mixed up too.
Oh, I would pay for that one.
Hey, wait, isn't she underage?
Not her. I'm talking about Brie Larson, the other girl, the other woman.
The other woman.
What's the other woman's name, Jason? What's the other woman's name?
Moonbeam. Dazzler.
You're an idiot.
Squirrel Girl. No?
Squirrel Girl.
Oh, wait, I'm getting my superheroes mixed up. Yeah, I'm not going to go to the movies to see it. I'll probably wait for it to come out for free on Disney Plus. If I get to that point.
I enjoyed the movie.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. I thought the choreography of the fight scenes where they're switching places was pretty damn cool.
It was good to see him fail to start.
I like the cameo at the end. The mid-credit scene. I liked it. Won't spoil it, but it was fun. What else we got?
From Professor Number One and Doctor Number One, influencer Amaranth. Would you like to correct me on that?
Amaranth.
Is selling beer made of... Are your kids upstairs?
No, they're fine.
Shit, they're down here.
They're fine.
Vaginal yeast.
Vaginal.
You guys down to taste it?
Nope.
No.
Are you down to
Is it worse than ranch?
I've seen Amaranth. She's a visual. She's not down to tasting.
Is it... Is it seriously worse than ranch ice
for
cream?
1 cent only.
Could it be?
Just observation.
I don't think it would be worse than ranch ice cream.
Yes, 1,000% it could be.
No.
Yes.
If Doug gets some of this beer, you know you're fucked.
Okay,
right?
if Doug gets this beer, I'll drink it.
Oh my god.
I will drink it. From Amaranth.
Would you drink a beer that's made with yeast taking out of a brewer's beard?
Oh,
I heard of that.
I think it was
No.
one of the Seattle or West Coast microbrews was doing one. The guy had a big beard and pretty much he's brewing all the time, so all the yeast and everything pops around and it collects in there. So he just kind of squeezes it out.
And then they made a batch based off of the...
Nope.
I'm out.
You might as well.
It was Goodman who told us
The
about that.
vaginal
Yeah.
yeast I'll take. I'm not taking beard yeast.
You might as well drink Tsingtao Chinese beer with the guy that pissed into the vat.
Okay, I'm
difference
not
does
going
that
to
make?
drink that now.
There you go.
I'm still not doing that either. No, I'm not doing any of that.
Doug gets that batch.
I'm not drinking that. I'm not drinking that.
Check in.
Vaginal yeast, I will.
What are you even saying?
Vaginal beast.
I was correct.
Right.
I was correct in Blake.
All right. Have you guys ever had live beer? In England, they call it live beer.
What's that?
Is the yeast is still in it?
Oh,
the
okay.
yeast isn't filtered out. I've actually had it before, and it's actually pretty tasty. And as you're drinking the beer, the yeast accumulates at the bottom of the beer in globules.
Okay.
So it's like drinking fat.
Kind of.
Cool.
But, you know, it gets down to the part, and they're like, yeah, don't drink that last drink. I was like, okay, I'll avoid it. Thank you.
Oh, Jason's been doing that his whole life.
Oh.
Not drinking the last part of his
Oh,
beer.
no. Did it have
He's been
yeast
taking
in the
these
bottom?
Bud Lights and they had yeast in them, live yeast in them the entire time.
You know I don't drink Bud Light.
You used to.
Okay.
Yeah, there were like 1,000 bottles sitting around a table one time with like 3 or 4 swallows still left in them.
Uh-huh. African or European?
I get it.
Thank you. We got a segment. It's Recast.
Whoa.
From Sister Pam Morris.
Guess we're not going to do that one again. Man.
That's our new recast music. Yeah.
Recast the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer show with just the Hopi cast.
Oh, this is a difficult one.
Oh, well, I already got one off the bat.
Who's Yukon Cornelius? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just saying, before we do anything else,
Yeah.
Doug is the Bumble.
Look at those hands. He's got to be the Bumble.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call.
Yep.
He's the only hands that can handle that star putting on top of the tree.
Those are just like raisins, Blake.
And Bumble's
If you
bounce.
wanted to have any.
Yeah, I've had the level 1.
Yeah, those are just like
level 3.
Just
Hey,
like those are
focus,
just like
children.
raisins.
Focus. Jeff is Yukon Cornelius.
What?
Yeah, I could see him as Yukon.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue that. I look like him when I put on the hat.
Who's Rudolph?
Can I be the heat miser?
He's not in it.
He is
Rudolph.
No,
No,
he's
no,
not.
no.
Mr. Heat Miser.
No.
Mr. Fun.
Don't tease our top 5.
What I'm going to correct me if this doesn't fit. I think we have to go because I'm looking at Brian. Mm-hmm. Brian's Hermie, the elf who wants to be a dentist.
I want to be a dentist.
Okay. Okay.
And if Brian is Hermie,
Blake's got to be the head elf who just yells at Hermie.
yes. Shut up! Get back to work. I'm going to interrupt you.
The interrupting elf. I mean, it does track. He is a Browns fan.
Go Browns.
Okay, who else we got?
Oh, yeah, listener feedback. I'm sorry. Sponsored by $500 million of quarterbacks on the bench injured for the season. I'm just counting 2. Burrow and Watson.
Yep.
I wouldn't call
$500
Watson a
million.
quarterback.
Only one of them can actually get massages in Ohio, though.
Legally.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's not even counting Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins or who else is.
Let's see.
is out?
I think
6.
I think Jason
Hold on, shop. Go. Focus,
should
children.
be the head of the Island of Misfit Toys.
Oh, the king of the Island of Misfit Toys.
Why?
Have you seen it?
It's been a long time. Who is he?
He's the king of the Island of Misfit Toys. He's
Kids.
oh no, he's no, that's Charlie in the box.
I'm a Charlie in the box. No one wants a Charlie in the
The king
box.
was the majestic lion who looked after the Island of Misfit Toys.
I think Jim is the snowman.
The guy at the beginning who
Yeah.
introduces the
Yeah,
story.
Okay, I'll be who
He kind of looked like it.
Burl
Yeah, with
Ives.
the goatee and that. He
I'll
kind
be,
of looked
I'll
like
be
him.
Burl Ives.
Yeah. That's not an insult.
Yeah.
So we cast everybody but Rudolph.
I don't think we have a Rudolph. We can the Gimp.
Oh, the Gimp's good.
Oh, I was thinking maybe Scab Jeff
Scab Jeff was a good
because
one,
his
too.
head glows like Rudolph's nose.
There you go, Scab Jeff.
But does it anymore? Because there's a
Oh,
cowboy
now a
hat.
cowboy hat
hold on.
permanently grown on his head.
If it was Nick the Gimp, instead of a red nose, he'd have a red gag ball.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
His red gag ball.
Glows.
I like it. Change approved. Change approved. We'll put Scab Jeff as Santa. Red outfit, red head. It's fine. Works, right?
I mean, he's big and fat too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there you go.
And it wasn't in Rudolph. It was a skinny Santa
Oh yeah, he was. He had to put the big suit on.
because Mrs. Claus was trying to make him eat. Was that Rudolph?
I don't know.
Eat, Santa, eat.
I think it might be. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you might be right.
I probably wasn't paying attention because of the craisins, but who's Jason in this?
He is the king of the Island of Misfit Toys.
Oh, okay.
Morgan, I'm the king. I'm Megan.
Nobody wants a Charlie in the box.
Yeah, that's fair. Nobody wants a Jason in the box.
So we
He's
have
a train with square wheels.
so we have a Connor in the box.
Nobody wants me.
What would Cole be the gun that squirts jam?
Yeah. It's fine. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I was defending you, damn it. I was defending you.
When?
A couple weeks ago when you weren't here.
Man, Jeff, you came up with those like you thought about this.
Well, the outline did come out.
Okay.
I did not. I forgot about it.
Can you give me some news of the geek music?
Not on this page, I can't.
Come on.
Shut up.
News to geek.
9:29.
Where do you know where your kids are?
Do you want to just play the spoons?
Don't be way too loud. Those are huge.
It's time for another installment of the news of the geek.
For Spoon Man rendition right now.
Man. There you go.
Not yours.
See what you
Jason.
did?
Ah.
I want Brian's Spoon Man.
You
not
want some
yours.
ice cream? I got a snow shovel.
Sorry, all of my human spoons are dirty. I found 7 shovels.
I think he thought Doug was going to be here when he was getting the spoon.
Yeah, those are tiny spoons for Doug.
Yeah.
Per BusinessInsider.com, where Blake gets all of his news from.
Of course.
A woman said she was shocked to discover that Alaska is not an island, and it's possible to drive to it during a conversation with her Canadian boyfriend. Did she have a Canadian boyfriend? Was it real?
She made it up.
Yeah.
The entire story is made up.
In the video,
Just a Canadian boyfriend.
Oh, here we go. In the video posted on October 26th, TikToker Sabrina Aubry asked people not to call her, quote, a stupid American.
She's a stupid American.
She's a stupid idiot American is what she is.
And she admitted her mistake.
American.
That's why Europeans make fun of us.
She goes, quote, everybody knows that Alaska is cold, but did I know that it was connected by land? No, I did not know that.
No, not to interrupt, but there's a way she can get people to not call her a stupid American.
Not post this on TikTok?
Just change her nationality and move permanently to Canada or
there you go.
Mexico or Korea or something.
They wouldn't know that. Somebody in Canada knows that.
Or educate yourself before you open up your mouth.
Or not post it on TikTok. She also said she didn't realize how big Alaska was by just looking at a map.
I mean, this part is true.
And that she had thought that Texas was bigger than Alaska. Alaska is the largest U.S. state bordering the Canadian territory of Yukon and the westernmost province
it's
of
not
British Columbia.
getting better the more she talks.
Everything is bigger in Texas, guys.
That's true.
Even Alaska.
Even Alaska.
Except for the things in the ocean. They're bigger in the ocean than they are in Texas.
It's often shown with Hawaii in that little box. So...
Well, yeah, Hawaii and Alaska are both in boxes.
Yes.
And they got 4 walls around them. So it's kind of hard. You can't drive to it. You can drive to the wall to Alaska, but you can't get over it.
Which could lead some
Trump
people to...
build that wall?
No, that was the inspiration for the wall around Texas.
You can see it from your back porch if you look.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
If you're in Russia, you can see it from Russia's backyard.
Which could lead some people to assume it's not part of the same landmass. Aubry explained that this was the reason for her confusion, saying the curriculum obviously needs some help.
No, it doesn't.
The geography curriculum that's been around since ever?
We need a good revision and overhaul the entire curriculum at this point. So far, the video has been viewed over 819,000 times. Many viewers who said they were Canadian appeared baffled by her revelation. Other viewers who said they were American wrote that they had made the same mistake. Well, there you go.
There you go.
So you answered the whole question about this thing in that last paragraph. 819,000 views.
Yes.
That's it.
Now let's blow her mind one more time. It's in the same time zone as Hawaii.
What?
Yeah.
We should probably go outside and ask Jason's children if Alaska is an island.
I think they know that it is. TikToker viewer.
We're gonna research that right now.
Go ask my oldest and my youngest. You got a good thing there.
You're going to interrupt the Fortnite game.
Yes, true.
You may not get an honest answer because of that.
The youngest is going to bed. It's fine. TikTok viewer Haley Hopkins commented that the video had just made her realize that Alaska is not an island. I'm so embarrassed, she wrote. Meanwhile, a viewer who said they are a teacher wrote that they had heard this from adults many times and that they always made sure to tell their students that Alaska is not an island.
Your kid's smart.
My oldest?
Yep.
Okay, he knew it was not an island.
Did you ask the youngest?
He's not down here any longer.
Oh.
He's taking a boat to Alaska. There are many misconceptions about Alaska.
You can take a boat to Alaska. It does have...
It does.
It does have water.
Business
That's
Insider.
where I went this spring.
Blake went there. Did you guys know
Really?
that?
I told you the time I went to Alaska.
You went to Alaska?
Yeah.
Did you circle the whole island when you were there?
No, because we could only park up next against the wall.
Business Insider previously reported, partly due to its representation in pop culture, as TV shows such as Ice Road Truckers and The Deadliest Catch depict some of the most extreme jobs that people do in the state.
That's not pop culture either.
This may lead people to believe that Alaska is freezing cold and snowing all the time, with polar bears roaming the streets.
Those shows are pop culture.
Yeah, it's Kodiak bears, damn it.
In fact, temperatures can reach up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit in summer. And while grizzly and black bears are relatively common in the state, polar bears typically can only be seen in the state's Arctic coastlines.
I can't remember what the area is in Alaska, but I saw a post that I think it was yesterday. They started their period of where the sun doesn't rise until January 23rd. So they're in complete darkness until...
The 30 days of night.
Yep.
So when the vampires come out.
Barrow.
And the freaks.
Barrow. That's exactly
Yes.
where it was.
The freaks come out at night.
Nothing good happens after midnight or noon.
It
Do you
can't-
remember that movie, Jay?
It can't
30
be an
Days of
island.
Days of Night?
Yeah.
If the sun doesn't come out, it can't be an island.
It's true.
It's because they got the lid on the box.
Oh, and then they lift it.
Yeah, they lift it. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. That's not it.
Not even close to it.
Per New York Times, where Blake gets all of his news. Oh, no, where Brian gets all his news from.
Yeah.
A gospel singer was threatened with being removed from a Delta Airlines flight after she refused to stop singing on the plane because she said she was, quote, doing what the Lord told her to do.
Doing the Lord's work.
The singer, Bobby Storm, posted a video on her social media accounts, again, that showed her and a flight attendant calmly arguing because Miss Storm wanted to sing on the plane before takeoff. The flight attendant wanted her to be quiet. The video, which lasts about 4 minutes, was criticized online by those who accused Miss Storm of being disruptive.
I do have a question, though.
Yeah.
If she's a gospel singer, why does she have a stripper name?
Well, that's her second job.
Oh, okay.
She's a stripping gospel singer. But it was also
She was
celebrated
on her way to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, when you're trying to sing during the safety brief,
Yeah.
that's not really appreciated.
But it was also celebrated by
Is
others.
that what she was singing?
The safety brief?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It was a joke.
Oh.
But it was also celebrated by others, prompting Ms. Storm to post 2 more videos explaining what had happened and why she had chosen to sing. What had happened, quote, when we get to the end of a flight, we talk on phones, we talk to neighbors. Sometimes we yell across the plane.
That's not true. They're all stupid idiot Americans who stand up and try to run to the front of the plane.
So what's the problem when asking people and them giving me the go to share something that I'm proud of, something that God has done for me with the rest of the world? Ms. Storm said in one video, it's not clear when the flight occurred, where it originated, or where it was headed.
That's not the rest of the world. That's like 20 pissed off people or 30 pissed off people on an airplane that just trying to get to where the fuck they're going.
The video from the plane begins when Ms. Storm begins when she walks back to her seat after the flight attendant, who is not named, asks her to be seated. Ms. Storm...
That's your first warning sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit down!
Sit down.
Ms. Storm then sits and faces the aisle, telling passengers that she was just nominated for 2 Grammy Awards. Number 2 warning.
Yeah.
Ms. Storm is not individually nominated, but she has performed with Maverick City Music, which is nominated at the 2024 Grammy Awards for Best Gospel Album, and with other artists for Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance Song.
Isn't pride one of the 7 deadly sins?
Yes. Vanity?
Or
That's
vanity?
a Smurf. The group... Which won 4 Grammy?
wow.
I have to go watch 7 again.
The Smurf version.
No, I got to go watch 7 again so I can learn.
The group, which won 4 Grammy Awards in 2023, did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Monday. They're like, why the fuck are you talking to us? Miss Storm? Oh, yeah, she came in for like a recording. In a flight video, Miss Storm speaks to other passengers from her seat. The flight attendant comes to her row and asks, are you able to be quiet? After the pair argue, the flight attendant tells Miss Storm, if you're not able to follow my instructions, you will not be taking this flight. Miss Storm responds, if that's the case, then that's fine. After she walks away, Miss Storm sings her new single, We Can't Forget Him, quietly to passengers, and the flight attendant does not intervene. Delta said in a statement that had been in contact with her, and for the safety of our customers and crew, it's always important to follow crew instructions.
And then they added a bill onto everybody's flight ticket for the free show that
Yes.
she
And
put
somehow
on.
Ticketmaster got a fee from it.
That was
Ticketmaster.
a convenience fee.
In one of the social media videos, Miss Storm said she had sung on many flights before. That doesn't make it right.
Well, it's because of this part.
And God called her to sing on this recent one.
Yep.
God's kind of bored right now. Hey, Storm, go ahead and sing.
I'm impressed that God has her number.
Yeah. She said the flight had boarded, started to taxi, and then returned to the gate because of a maintenance issue. After the plane returned to the gate, she said, it was time for me to follow through with my mission.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm actually kind of disappointed because this is actually kind of boring compared to other shit that goes on, like, drunken female attendant fights.
Correct.
Chicks freaking out and climbing over seats. Somebody screaming about doppelgangers.
Yes.
I mean, this is pretty boring.
I flew this past weekend. I didn't get any of that. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it was my flights.
In fact, my one long flight from Houston to Cincinnati was great. There was nobody in the middle of the seat. I had the window open, completely open. Window.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw online, I don't know, Twitter or something.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, and this is why they try to make it hard for people to carry guitars onto airplanes.
I saw that.
And somebody was playing the damn guitar and singing.
Oh my god,
on a flight.
That's when you do the Belushi thing from Animal House.
exactly.
He just destroyed them here.
I was thinking, what the fuck? Is this the Brady Bunch movie?
I don't understand why people feel so self-entitled that they have to do this.
Because 819,000.
It's because God told her to
You know,
do so.
I mean, just think about it. You know, playing a guitar and being annoying to everybody. Just put your headphones on.
Because there's a lack of
and watch the
self-awareness. There's a lack of
I
self-awareness.
can understand if she was like maybe a first-class passenger and wanted to sing a song to one of their coach passengers.
Well, that was the
because-
problem. She wasn't first class.
Yeah, because they'll let their first-class
Oh, yeah.
passengers do anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that on
And they get free drinks.
They have sex up
The wedding singer?
The Wedding Singer.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Well, I just like that she starts with, I'm nominated for 2 Grammys. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
Here's my newest single.
Well, technically, you weren't. Your band was.
I mean, no offense. Hobie was nominated for Best Podcast at the Grammys.
Cherry.
And Best Spoken Word.
If she was in the movie Seven,
no
would they find her with her tongue cut out?
I
In the
hope.
room?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. So, or voice box?
Yeah. I just,
Larynx? Yeah.
I don't get it.
I was going to look up the 7 Deadly Sins for you because, I thought sloth might have been one of them, but I was just too lazy to look it up.
Rim shot. That's a buzzer.
Great.
Well, the rim shot was under there.
There you
But I
go.
overshot the button and
Quickies. We got some quickies.
hit the air horn.
Per Deadline.com, where Jim gets all of his news from. The Mean Machine is back on the clock as a remake of the football comedy The Longest Yard is in development at Paramount Pictures.
Again?
Script writing duties have been bestowed to Rodney Barnes, who previously penned HBO's Winning Time, The Rise of Lakers Dynasty, which is good. But why are we making this again?
Third?
So,
Yes.
is it a remake?
It's more than a third. There was the movie The Mean Machine, which was done with soccer, with Vinnie Jones and Jason Statham.
I don't think that's it.
No, it was already made.
Oh. It's the
This
longest.
would be like the 7th.
That's great. So happy. Why? Why are we doing
is
this?
Is it a remake of the original?
It says remake of the football comedy.
A remake of the remake?
I guess. I don't know.
It's a remake to Ignition.
James Cromwell in it?
Is he still alive?
I think so. I think he's protesting somewhere.
Burt Reynolds?
He's dead.
Adam Sandler is still alive.
Is he?
Yep. Chris Rock too.
Oh, okay.
But spoilers, he doesn't make it.
Oh. He blows up. Jeff,
I'm sure they can get Rob Schneider.
box
I'm
office.
sure.
He's the star. Box office news for you?
Oh, well, I mean, you made me change the...
Maybe Deshaun Watson could do it.
You're listening to
Box office bombs.
My fingers are getting too fat. I'm hitting multiple buttons at once.
Would you like to take that from the top again?
Oh, do you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if you do this right.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
You're now listening to Hobie.
I was going to jump over and hit another button before he hit it. But I didn't want to be...
Be
You
that
didn't
guy.
want to be like Jason.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like Bobby Storm.
God called you to press a button.
Or the doppelganger lady.
That's right. What you got, Jeff?
I've got number 1 at the box office this week, The Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It made $44 million in its opening weekend on a $100 million budget.
Sure.
See, I'm impressed. $100 million budget, and they're able to make a movie.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Well, the next one is, too.
Well, Trolls Band Together made $30.6 million in its opening weekend on a $95 million budget.
I saw this.
Already?
Yeah, we saw it.
I'm sorry.
It was better than the second one.
Oh, this isn't the second
This
one?
is the third.
Oh.
It's better than the second one.
The second one, Trolls World Tour.
Yeah,
How about the first one?
I guess. I don't know. They're all shitty.
Sometimes you have to put your foot down and tell your kids no.
Well,
We're not going
Sometimes you
to
have to
watch
put your
this.
foot down and tell your
We did
wife
the
you can take them.
we did the drive-in, so it was kind of fun to do the drive-in. Of course, it was also
Was it a
38
double feature?
Yeah.
Did you get something else then?
The Grinch, the animated one, which is actually a really good one. I like that one.
As long as it wasn't Jim Carrey in your face.
No.
But the one with Benedict Cumberbatch?
The problem was it was 38 degrees and was freezing. So
No, freezing is 32 degrees.
Thank you.
You're an idiot.
Thank you.
But I love you.
Thank you.
Number 3, The Marvels made $10.2 million, a total of $65 million on a $220 million budget.
Oh, okay.
That's a big budget.
Yeah.
There's a lot of firsts in this movie.
Yeah.
A couple of them are negative, and there's one positive. That's about it.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have.
And I'm not going to. I said that earlier. I'll wait for it to be free on Disney Plus because I have no desire to see it.
Oh, okay. What else?
Number 4, Thanksgiving made $10.2 million in its opening weekend on a budget of $15 million.
I want to see this. I really do. It looks
I have
hilarious.
Zero desire to see this.
Looks hilarious. Eli Roth's.
It's a Thanksgiving slasher film.
It's the one that Eli Roth made for the Quentin Tarantino films. The
Grindhouse?
Yeah, the Grindhouse films. He made the trailer for it, and it's been so popular for years that people want to see it.
I never saw Grindhouse.
So have all the Grindhouse trailers now been made?
Seems like it.
Machete Hands?
Yeah. What else got you?
Coming in at number 5, Five Nights at Freddy's. It made $3.5 million, a total of $133 million on a budget of $20 million.
Pretty impressive.
Is that the Freddy Krueger movie?
No, it has nothing to do with Freddy Krueger. It's a Chuck E. Cheese-ish movie.
It's based on the video game.
Did you see Chuck E. Cheese is getting rid of all their animatronics?
Yeah, someone shared that on...
Because they're frightening.
Well, they are a little frightening. Maybe Five Nights at Freddy kind of sped that along.
Except for one location.
Really? I didn't read that. I just saw it right before we came on the air. That someone shared that.
It gives the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode a lot more significance.
It's actually it benefits them because you don't have to fix them all because they all break down. You just put them on a television on a big screen now.
Yeah.
But shockingly, what is not in the top 5?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Barbie.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, yes, right.
Taylor Swift.
That's right.
Actually, none of them that you mentioned were in the top 5.
I think Taylor Swift was 8.
Taylor Swift was 6. 2.7 million.
Good for her.
I was talking to a coworker.
That's it.
Going to go see Taylor Swift in Indianapolis next year.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how much hotel rooms are going for?
$17,000.
Close.
5,000.
Close.
980.
Yeah, about $1,000 a night.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say 6.
Well, I was getting 17 rooms.
Yeah, I know. That's,
so you were
booking
accurate.
an entire wing.
In the business, we call that a block.
It's unbelievable.
And even like Gen Con.
I'm an hour and 15 minutes away from Indy. I can rent out a room here for $1,000.
Well, it was pretty funny because then I told my coworker, well, why don't you just rent a party bus to drive you there?
Yeah.
And then come back. And the look on the face was like, no, I didn't think about that.
I mean, I'd much rather do that.
It'd be worth it.
Yeah.
What you do, Jason, you just Airbnb your house and you guys just go like around the corner and stay in a hotel down here for $50.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
Yeah, I like that idea. What else we got, Jeff? Upcoming?
Just keep the strangers out of the studio, please.
Yes.
Or just go to
we'll
a
lock
movie
that
and
up.
save yourself $1,000.
Upcoming November 22nd of 2023, Napoleon.
An epic that details the checkered rise and fall of French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte and his relentless journey to power through the prism of the addictive, volatile relationship with his wife, Josephine.
He was a general.
Do you see the heat Ridley Scott's been getting on this?
No.
The criticism.
French hate
the
it.
French hate it.
The French
And
are like, this is
historians,
nothing like it.
This is nothing like the real history. And Ridley Scott like, it's a movie. Get over it.
he pretty much told all the French to go fuck off.
Do you think they learned it when he time traveled in it? It's a time traveling film.
Oh, that's why he's at the pyramids.
Yeah.
I was wondering how he goes from the pyramids to Moscow.
The ending is him versus Hannibal. It's a really good battle. Really good. It's like Street Fighter.
That's why they're elephants.
Yeah. What else you got, Jeff?
But it's a Ridley Scott, so I'm sure I'll go see it.
And aliens.
It comes out of his chest.
Also coming out, Wish.
Wish will follow a young girl named Asha who wishes on a star and gets a more direct answer than she bargained for when a troublemaking star comes down from the sky to join her.
I hate troublemaking stars. Lock them up.
Yeah, keep them away from airplanes.
Why are you a troublemaking star? I just crashed 6 planes this week. It's an animated film by Disney.
Oh, she's
supposedly
singing on a plane.
I got it now.
I don't get it. Yeah, don't hit that button.
Okay, sorry.
Troublemaking star.
I got it now.
She won 2 Grammys.
Hey, do you know I'm nominated for 2 Grammys?
Brad.
Jokes are always better when you have to explain them.
Yes.
Do you know I'm dating Travis Kelce?
You are?
No, I mean that's what Taylor Swift would say. When
That
they
is
told her
the
to-
absolute.
when they would
that's
tell her
the
to-
number one reason why I didn't even watch
right.
that game last night.
That's right. That's when they tell Taylor Swift to sit down on her own private jet. That's what they tell her. That's how she responds.
Dang. Jeff, do you got some top 5 music?
Yes.
Who are you dialing up?
Top 5.
What phone number is that?
Best mixer in the business?
I think we can do better than that. There we go. That was nice.
Top 5 is worst holiday TV specials, aka and movies.
I'm about to say, not just TV specials.
Sorry, and TV movies, or movies. You can interpret it however you want.
I interpret it as movies.
Oh, I
You did what? You
just go, Brian. What's your top 5?
Do I do all 5 of them or?
Go! I don't give a shit.
My number 5 was Shrek the Halls.
That's a good one to put on there.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, I've never seen it. It just looks awful.
Good enough to make a list on Hobie.
Blake, number 5.
I didn't have time. I was too busy trying to scarf down chicken wings.
Okay, number 5 for you.
I've got 4 Christmases.
Oh, that is a bad movie. That's a bad movie.
It was a bad movie.
Number 5, I've never seen, but I just put it on there in honor of Jim and everybody else. Mariah Carey's Magical Christmas Special.
I think Jim's 1 through 5 is Mariah Carey's Christmas.
So number 5, Jim.
Well, that was going to be my 1 through 5, but
Put it on the board.
But I will go with let's see, where is it here? A He-Man and She-Ra, a Christmas special.
Oh, that's nice.
Because nothing says Christmas like He-Man and She-Ra.
Number 5. Jesus was on Eternia?
My number 4.
It's in the name, Eternia.
That's true. That's true.
I gotta go with. I didn't see it, but actually I kind of want to now. Mr. T and Emmanuel Lewis in A Christmas Dream.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Did Emmanuel Lewis play a young Mr. T?
No.
Oh.
He played a short Mr. T.
It's like twins.
Junior.
Mr. T plays a street corner Santa named Benny, while Emmanuel Lewis plays a kid named Billy who doesn't care about Christmas because
Billy and Benny.
parents are always working.
Oh,
Are you saying George and Ma'am are always working?
it's ridiculous. Number 4 for me is
Papadopoulos?
A Miser Brothers Christmas. I'm a heat miser freeze. I fucking hate that show. Awful.
I've never seen the Miser Brothers Christmas, but The Year Without a Santa Claus is
It's all
one
the
of the
same.
best
They're all
ever.
the same. They're all the same.
And if you were
What do you mean it's all the same? You didn't even get the name of the thing right.
I looked it up. It had Miser Brothers
No, there
Christmas.
is a special they did just like 2 years ago or something.
Oh, the new.
Oh, well, then
the
I'm
new
using
one?
the old one then. Give me that. The Year Without Santa.
That's one of the best holiday specials ever.
No, anything with the Heat Meister and the Freeze Meister is awful.
It's Cold Miser, not Freeze Miser.
Whatever, it's
And
still awful.
They're the best.
I'm a Heat
holiday.
Shut the fuck up, Heat
Christmas.
Meister.
They're the funnest songs to sing.
No.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. 101.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is New Year's Eve.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Jason thought Cold Miser said, "Ice to see you."
We all know that was Schwarzenegger.
You know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Number 4 for you, Brian.
That's my number 4.
Good job.
Batman and Robin.
Yep.
Was that it?
Yep, that's Batman and Robin. Good job. Number 4, Brian.
Number 4 for me is We Wish You a Turtle Christmas.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yep.
Yep.
Number 3.
Never saw it. Looked terrible.
Put it on the poster. Number 3.
Oh, back to me. Number 3. I just had an epiphany and I'm changing my list on the fly.
Oh.
Man, I'm gonna have to Hobie this one. My number 3 is Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever. I have seen that
show.
Yeah, and I love Grumpy Cat.
Oh, God.
To be fair, like I have the book. I'm a Grumpy Cat fan.
Was the book better than the show?
Yes.
Okay.
I am a fan of Grumpy Cat.
Okay.
His Christmas special? No, not good.
Okay.
Not good.
In the early 2010s, Grumpy Cat ruled the interwebs. A Forever Scowl and Kitty stole the hearts of basically everyone in 1914. Lifetime resurrected 1980s philosophy of giving every piece of pop culture a Christmas special. Thus, Grumpy Cat Worst Special Ever was born. We watched it. It was awful.
That was Blake's number 3. Number 3 for you, Jeff?
Number 3 for me is Valentine's Day.
Good call.
It is a terrible movie.
Yes. Better than New Year's Eve?
No.
New
Year's Eve was one ahead of it.
Well, it is kind of scary, a guy running around in a gas mask with an axe, right?
Wrong one.
Oh.
That I don't know that one.
Oh.
That's a different one.
No, it is one of those multi-stories of people's lives intersecting.
Julia Roberts.
Ashton Kutcher,
Yeah.
I think, is in it.
God. Mila Kunis, I think, is in it.
Does it show up on Hallmark
Yeah,
now?
there was a slasher movie called Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
That's actually better.
That's what I was thinking
Okay.
originally, too.
Number 3 for me is Jack Frost, 1979. My wife and I both agreed this was a horrible. It's one of those stop motion ones, and it was awful.
It's one of the Rankin and Bass.
Yep.
So not Jack Frost the movie with Martin Short?
You mean Michael Keaton?
No, I meant the one with Martin Short.
Oh, that's another one. No, I was thinking Michael Keaton was up there too. Okay, how about all the Jack Frost? We're just putting that all in there at 3. Number 3 for you?
I'll go with the WB special. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That was awful. I remember that. That was awful. That's a good one.
No, it was horrible.
Yes.
Let's take a song and make it a full-length feature.
About my grandma being run over.
By a full-length feature, it's still only like 22 minutes because the commercial was
21 minutes too long. Number 2?
Christmas Comes to Pac-Land.
Pac-Man?
Yes.
Oh. How would they crucify Jesus in Pac-Land? He has no arms or legs.
Well, he's Jesus. He still does.
Oh, okay.
Have you watched the animated Pac-Man?
They do have legs and arms. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Which made no sense, but they did.
And then when he's crucified, he makes that.
Bing.
The ghost.
And then he turns into...
Yeah.
Blinky stabs him with the...
And then the Holy Ghost comes.
Then a bouncing cherry goes by.
Number 2 is...
Follow a bunch of centurions going waka 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 waka.
And I'll picture them with the spear. Hey, number 2, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I fucking hate Rudolph. I hate everything about it. It's awful. Yukon Cornelius is good. That's about the only good thing. Number 2 for you?
What was your number 2?
Rudolph. I fucking hate Rudolph.
Oh, you're actually saying Rudolph is bad?
I hate Rudolph. I hate everything about it.
Wow. Did you, come up with this idea just so you can diss Rudolph?
Well, that did come up in my mind. Pam made us recast it. So it made me think.
Rudolph is great.
Ugh. What else you got?
What about Rudolph Shiny New Year's? Did you like that?
No.
With Baby
Awful.
New Year?
No.
Oh.
Awful. I fucking hate Baby New Year.
Anyway, we're on 2.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Halloween.
The horror movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know that. You don't like scary movies.
The first one or all of them?
Pretty much all of them. They all. Any movie named Halloween.
Okay. Number 2 for you, Brian?
Except for the third one.
Season of the Witch.
Wasn't there a foreign film called, or TV series called Leprechaun?
Yep.
That sucked. I'll put that as my number 2.
Good job.
Was that the Jennifer Aniston movie?
Oh, it was a shitty March 17th, St. Patrick's Day series. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Sure.
But not the Jennifer Aniston movie called Leprechaun.
Not the scary one with Warwick Davis. Okay.
It's the one where he had to read subtitles.
Oh. Number 2?
That's not the one I was thinking of. Number 2 for me would be Saving Christmas, Kirk Cameron.
It's a great, good film.
Nope.
No, it's not.
No.
I'm going to guess a spoiler here. He saves Christmas?
Well, he spends an hour and a half. It's not even an hour and a half. It's, I think, 80 minutes.
Yeah, 80-ish minutes.
Telling his brother-in-law why everything happens why Christmas is what it is. Why the tree is important. Why this is important. And
that's easy because the early Christians were trying to steal pagan holidays.
Well, you didn't go into that.
Oh.
It's just because that's what God said.
He didn't want historical accuracy?
And then at one point, a gospel singer sings. So it's fun.
On the plane?
Yeah. Number 1?
And then I Hobie'd this one, and I had a very large list to choose from, so I chose 3.
Okay.
They were a trilogy. We have Dean Cain's The Dog Who Saved Christmas, The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation, and The Dog Who Saved the Holidays.
Were they all with Dean Cain?
Yeah, Dean Cain has been in like 40 Christmas movies.
Was it the same dog?
That I haven't got that information yet.
Because this seems like a very popular dog. I mean, almost as popular as Air Bud.
The movies were made 10 years apart, so the dog's like really slow in the last
Well, it doesn't have
one.
to be the same actor, but the same character.
He was also in...
Just recast every time.
He was also in Beverly Hills Christmas.
Huh.
He was also in Small Town Santa, a.k.a. Christmas
Dean Cain or the dog?
Dean Cain.
Okay.
Well, he did do a bunch of the Lifetime movies.
Oh, yeah.
Mary Xmas.
Huh. Especially the ex-wife he gets back together with.
This was also... if I would have had enough time to scroll, this would have also been on the list. The 3 Dogateers Save Christmas.
Okay, that sounds like the best one ever.
Dean Cain leaves his 3 dogs, Barkos, Wagos, and Artemis, at home on Christmas. They get lost and then inevitably return home with a little help from a familiar jolly man in a red suit to save Christmas.
Mr. T.
Dean Cain wants to thank you for sending all these people to go look up these movies and watch them.
I'm definitely watching that.
All right, so on this website, it's Den of Geek. I don't know if you guys are from. Okay,
Yeah.
So they give a little blurb about the movie and how bad it is, and then at the bottom of all of them. So let me get back to the front here. So for The Dog Who Saved Christmas, they have the little tagline at the bottom. Does Dean Cain help save Christmas? Hard no.
The dog does it. It's in the title.
The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation. Dean Cain is really angry at dogs in this one. Really angry.
So he's the bad guy in them.
The Dog Who Saved the Holidays. Dog do good thing. Good dog, dog good. It's the tagline that they put at the bottom of it about the movie.
I think you've just sent everybody to go watch these films.
Look, he's got an election coming up to win. He needs as much money as possible.
Next game night, we're not playing games. We're going to watch these Dean Cain films.
No excited. No poker. Dean Cain night.
Dean Cain night.
He was also in A Christmas Wedding.
Okay, enough of that. Jeff, what's your number 1?
The Case for Christmas.
Blake, did you come up with a number 1? Or
no. Dean Cain's The Case for Christmas. Number 1?
Nope. I'm looking at the wrong part. Number 1, Independence Day.
Oh. Today, if you saw the second one, that would be up there.
I have not seen that one.
So sorry.
Go ahead, Brian.
In these Dean Cain dog Christmas movies, I'm sorry. So Kevin Paul Blart James's less expensive brother plays the patriarch of a family who live in a nice neighborhood.
Do you think you're going to have these on at your dog place?
No.
How about Kitty City?
No. I just think it's hilarious that they couldn't say his name.
Kevin Blart?
Kevin Paul Blart James, less expensive brother.
Oh, they don't even give his name.
No.
Gary Valentine?
At no point. They never mention his name. At one point, Kevin James' brother takes a weird naked bath with the dog.
Oh.
As he gently wets its back with a sponge, he mutters, "You're going to love it here," in a way that can only be described as vaguely threatening. This scene alone was more disturbing than any horror film I've seen.
Anyways, my number one, I did add a movie. Jeff, what's my number one worst? It's a movie.
The Polar Express.
There you go. It's Steven Tyler as an elf. Steven Tyler as an elf. Hey, Jeff, from this point forward.
I decided to go different on my top 5 because I knew that was going to be your number one. So I didn't
most awful thing. Even my kids don't like it anymore. It's great.
Because you made them hate it?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even have time to look up Kevin Sorbo Christmas movies.
Next week. Number one, Jim?
My number one is The Grinch.
I am so sorry. I thought I was the end
The
of this.
Jim Carrey movie?
The Jim Carrey one.
I thought I was the end of this. I am so sorry.
They're bringing it back to theaters.
I know. I am not going to see it. Remember, I was in the theater with you when they were doing the...
that's where I saw it.
Yes.
Okay.
But I was too distracted by the guy sitting 2 seats next to me on his phone when the movie started, just texting away. It's a bright screen. Turn it off, you jackass.
Or at least lower the fucking brightness.
I almost turned on my my flashlight and just shined it at him.
My 9-year-old daughter had a list.
All right.
She had 2.
Got to be better than
She
mine.
had 2.
Yeah. Arthur's Christmas.
Ooh.
She hates Arthur?
Yeah. And
Man, he's just because he's an alcoholic millionaire.
no, wrong one. They made that into a cartoon.
I know what they're talking about.
No, they made that Dudley Moore into a cartoon. It's fine.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Arthur Spooner. Kevin James's wacky father-in-law.
Anyways,
And they have a name. It's Kevin James's wacky father. Kevin Paul Blart James's wacky father-in-law.
And my daughter also had Polar Express on there because Tom Hanks scares her in it. So I said that's pretty
She's
good.
just trying to get Christmas presents out of you.
Oh, I thought you meant she had 2 lists. She had 2 things for her
Yeah, she had
list.
2 things. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I was going to say, if she had 10, then... and 4 of them aren't Dean Cain Christmases.
She had a lot of Kevin Sorbo ones.
Come on, Charlotte. Stealing my material.
It turns out that Tom Hanks it's so scary that it's actually his Halloween. What's his name on Saturday Night Live?
David S. Pumpkins.
David S. Pumpkins is actually in the Polar Express.
The dog who saved Christmas Vacation. This time, Kevin James' brother and his family, including Zeus the dog, of course, are vacationing at a ski lodge when Dean Cain and his brother show up completely coincidentally to steal a Celebutant's diamond necklace.
Dean Cain is the bad guy.
Well, that's why
in life.
The dog,
In life.
the dog Zeus foils the robbery, and Dean and his partner are once again off to jail. This impresses Zeus's new doggy girlfriend, voiced by Paris Hilton. I don't know. Please help me.
Put all these movies on your watch list, folks.
What was her line? That's hot.
That's hot.
I have, during October when they were playing scary movies, I watched House of Wax like 3 times just to see her get killed in it. It's wonderful.
So, Paris Hilton was going to do a DJ set at like one of those rich parties and everything, and she shows up and walks in, and it's empty.
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh,
completely empty?
It's
or
like
just
1/4 of the way full.
Oh, okay.
But they had to introduce her, and there's no one there to listen to it.
bad idea number 1213. Paris Hilton as a DJ.
Yeah, get Paris Hilton to DJ your event.
We have titles for the show. Jeff,
Did we have?
We're speeding right to the end.
Sorry,
here.
Did we have any other lists?
we did not.
Wow.
Okay, well, you could have said that rather than... Okay, now it's time to end the show.
What about honorable mentions?
Go for it, Brian. What honorable mentions do you have?
I had 8 Crazy Nights, the Adam Sandler animated. I love the song. Think it's hilarious.
I didn't watch the movie. Although that came out when I was working at the theater.
Yeah, that was the only one that I had. I mean, I can read more Dean Cain Christmas.
Please don't.
Okay.
Okay. What else we got?
We got titles for the show.
We didn't do a Mad Lib.
Oh,
we'll do that next week.
That's my fault.
Yeah,
I took the time.
You took the time to look up
Dean Cain Christmas.
Yeah.
So that's my fault.
Well, titles for the show. I have Who Had Burritos Last Night?
Oh.
Zeke Apple was out first. Funny Penis or Dramatic Penis?
Like that one.
Visional Beast.
Like that one.
A stripping gospel singer.
Oh, visional. That's what Jason was trying to say.
Yes.
Not a fictional beast.
No, not vaginal yeast. A visional beast.
I thought he said visional bees.
Oh, bees. We can put bees. I
like beast.
Not the bees.
Save Me Arphamus.
Save me, Arphamus.
And Vaguely Threatening.
I had Vaguely Threatening.
Blake's Dropbox. Leo is Leo. Good Job, Dad. Beard Yeast. And Alaska, an island. That's all I had.
Let's see. I had You're an Idiot.
You're an idiot?
You are an idiot.
We've had that many times.
I've tried to name it as a show like every week.
Yes.
I say it 3 or 4 times an episode.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I had The Interrupting Elf. That's not a spoon, it's a shovel. Everything is bigger in Texas, including Alaska. Doug was on Outlander? ? My fingers are getting too fat for this.
No,
Who said that?
We can't have that.
No, we're having that.
No.
I like it.
It's
That's
my
not it.
island now, Jeff. And then Vaguely Threatening was also that was
Jimmy, got anything else?
I wrote him on Brian's sheet.
My fingers are getting too fat for that.
It's either that or everything's bigger in Texas.
including Alaska.
Blake, what do you think? You've been to both.
That's rough.
I like the fingers.
I like the fingers.
They like my fingers.
Change approved.
My fingers hurt.
We'll be back next week. Everyone have a good Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
And
You do have plenty of time for us to still come and ruin your family Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Well, I don't think there's plenty of time to ruin Thanksgiving.
I mean, we could make it happen in a pinch.
there's always a price.
And
Yeah.
there is plenty of time to send your bribes in to win.
Floppies are
not
under.
plenty of times. Get them in quick. It's
Yeah.
time
Yeah,
is running out.
time is
December
running out.
17th is when we're...
Yeah, floppies
Voting.
are underway.
Yep.
They're flopping.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.